Hi guys, my name is Meads. This is going to be a review for Robot Spirits or Robot Damashii, and now we have this awesome ragnamail here, Enryugo. This is from the anime called Cross Eng. It's an interesting show. I like it. It has some surprises, some twist, as well as an awesome design on their mechs or ragnamails. And I finally got this. Despite being a normal release, it just took a little while. But I finally got it. Along with Vilkis, those are the only two that are normal release. Otherwise, if you want to get the other ones like Theodora, Cleopatra, what's the other? Hysterica, and I think the other Vilkis, kind of like the upgraded form, those are exclusive. So if you want to get all 6, it's going to be quite pricey. But that really depends on if you want to get all 6, like myself. But if you like to check out those reviews, I have done those other 5 already. And here we go. So I got mine from Tatsu Hobby. I'll provide the link down below. It's a general inquiry. Since this is one of those kind of unique mechs, not a lot of people know about it. So yeah, you have to do kind of like a special request if you want to get certain figures such as this. Otherwise, yeah. I'm finally happy that I finally got this. This actually is a bit different from the other ones. I haven't opened it yet. Just the way we see it in the window box, and I kind of like to keep my reviews like that as I go through it. I like surprises sometimes. Yeah, and I usually do like an impression in the intro of my reviews, kind of like what I see in front. All right, so in the back here, we got a lot of cool poses, and this is kind of looks like an Appian to me from Gunna Wing. You got the whip tail right there, and the palette of this is her, and I'm not sure if she's the Dragon Princess or the Dragon Queen, but she's kind of like one of the leaders, or maybe one of the elite soldiers. But her name is Salamandene, and yeah, we've read her name. Yeah, hence the dragon part. I'm not sure if that spoiled some of the surprises in the show. Hopefully not. But yeah, that was the later half of the show. Surprise. Anyways, let's take a look inside. Alright, so we have Enryugo here. She looks great. I really like the design. Really nice. We have that really nice pink color. It's kind of like, I'm not sure what. There's a lot of different color names. Maybe fuchsia, that's probably close to it, but really nice pink. Then you have some highlights of this metallic blue or greenish blue here. Then some black, some silver, gold. Just really nice. Kind of reminiscent of Aegis Gundam or other Gundams that have that same color scheme. But yeah, definitely really nice. I like this. And also, I like the wings. The wings here are a bit more spread out compared to the other ones. Well, aside from Hysterica, but the other ones have that weird folded wings. Then when you open them up, they have that several flaps. It's nice, but it's not as nice as this one. This is really cool. And we see that part of the tail kind of is connected to that neck there. Really nice. This is quite amazing. I like this. Kind of wish they make more of this particular design. Anyways, just a quick overview. Let's go over articulation. Alright, so for articulation, and if this is your first time seeing a review of this particular one, yeah, it's really nice, and there's a lot of sharp points to go along with the details. And it's a bit fragile, but I have not break any part of this or any of the other ones I have so far. So either I'm lucky or the qualities are fairly good. Yeah, there's just a lot of thin parts here and sharp points, as I mentioned. Alright, so starting with the neck here, we have the ball joint here. Right there for the neck. It's a bit limited because of how the design of the head is. Kind of sticks out on the back. And along with this kind of like tail, or it's not really a hairpiece, but yeah, part of the head, I guess. And this part here, it's one solid piece, but nicely detailed. It just pegs in here on the back. There's actually another piece which is the long one, which is probably for later right here. It's just a straight one. We could probably interchange it if we want to, but yeah. Next part is the wings. Now for the wings, it's held on a ball joint right there. And if it's the first time you try to move this, there is actually a hinge here, as you can see. And I end up popping it from the ball joint because it's a bit stiff. So you might want to exercise all those hinges before you start moving them. And yeah, you just kind of hold it here somewhere and try to turn it. And it's connected on this body here, which I don't think there's not much moving parts there other than the torso on the bottom here. It is on a ball joint. So for that mid torso, you can move this around. There we go. Now for the shoulder, I believe this does pop out as part of the transformation shoulder armor here, but it's just resting on top of that. You have fairly decent articulation with the arms here. And now you have your elbow right there. And you got your wrist joint. Now this part here, it does transform, but it's one of those you gotta swap the parts. Otherwise it's gonna be really fragile if it does transform. So from here to here, the swappable part, I'm just gonna mount this here. So it's a cool weapon. It's kind of like a blade on the forearm. Really cool. Right, I'm gonna remove it for now. Continue the review. There goes my super glue. Oops. Alright, moving on. We have this ball joint here on to the waist. There we go. Move that as well. You got this front skirt here, which seems to be connected. It's probably a peg, but yeah, you can move that to the side. This one, the side skirt, trying to see how it's connected here. Okay. Seems to be a peg as well. Okay, good. Then you have your ball joint on for the waist, and you can move that around. There we go. Just make sure your clearance with other pieces is good. And we have the knee here. There we go. It's just one solid, or one, one article, or what do you call this? One joint there. There we go. But the way it's designed, you can do a fairly good knee bend right there. Yep. Actually, is this? Feels like this thing is floating. Yeah, interesting. Other than that, you have your ankle joint right here, which is on a ball joint. I think it's a ball joint. It's kind of hard. It could be a peg, but yeah, you can move that around. Then you have a hinge here for this blade, which seems to be you can stick out. Yeah, really nice. I do notice some nubs there though, and that's something I cannot really clean because if you clean the nubs, it's gonna scrape up the paint. But yeah, definitely a really cool looking design here. Alright, so other than this, in terms of weapons, I've already mentioned this part here. She has the rifles. Let me just set her here. So we have this one here, this one, and this one. So this is kind of like the Vilcus, the foul form of Vilcus. So this is kind of like the deployed part here. And each one has this part that you can take out. And again, be careful as you might hit that part there. This one is interchangeable, but this has that peg connection. Alright, so for this, we have a variety of hands. Aside from the closed fist, we're just getting two more. You got a pair of open hands here, which is great. And another pair just for the weapon, or to hold the weapon. So we're just gonna use this here, attach it, and close it up. And there you go. Alright, so let me just... Alright, so let's see if I can put this on without much issue. Let's pop out this joint here. And this is my first time putting this on. There we go. Okay. Yeah, be careful on that. There's a sharp point there. Ah, jeez, a lot of sharp points. Right, so I think we can probably move that. All right, and there you go. It looks great. Yeah, or maybe we can put this on the left hand and have the blade there. Actually, just wondering, can we swap this out? I think it's a different. It should be the same. Well, it's kind of loose, but I guess you can swap it out if you want to. Otherwise, then it looks like there's a blaster here on her left arm. There we go. So quite nice. All right, so for the next part, I'm gonna try to assemble or transform this. It is part swapping. I almost forgot. There is this piece here, which you can put underneath here, and I think this connects here somewhere. Oh, you have to swap out this, and this basically goes kind of like this here. It's like a storage thing. And then you can use your stand and connect there. Yeah. But other than that, let's go ahead and transform this. Alright, so for the transformation, I briefly look at the instruction, and it's kind of like similar to the other ones, and hopefully I don't make much or stumble. Alright, so the first thing we're gonna do is try to disassemble this. So we're gonna take this out. We're gonna take out the head here, pop this out. There's this section here on the base of the neck. We're gonna turn this around, and now we're gonna set it aside. Now for the wings, we're gonna position it this way. There we go. There is a section here, I believe, that we're gonna take out. I have not taken this out yet, so it might be stuck there. Well, we'll just leave it there for now. We're gonna pop out this shoulder. Same thing on here. There we go. Take that out. Along with this, we're gonna remove the shoulder armor. And there's like a clip there on top. I'm not sure. There we go. Well, that came off easily. I also want to just set them where they are. Like on the left side, keep it together. Sometimes some of the orientation, it's only for the left and only for the right. On this part here, we're gonna pop up this torso area here. It's on a ball joint. Well, that pop off first. It's in such a weird angle too. Real sure we need to remove this. There we go. And this give us access to that little piece here in front, because I think there is another piece that we're gonna swap it with. So we take that out. Yeah. And probably just gonna go ahead and fold this in like this. Alright, so that's, I think for now, well, actually we can do some more. Open this out here for the feet. There we go. And what else we got here? Probably like this. There we go. Got that ball joint there. Alright. Alright, so next part, we can actually detach this part here. Seems like we're still kind of use the same torso since it's connected all to the wings. The other ragnamails, it's a whole new torso. So we're gonna take this out. We're gonna attach this here. Remember that black piece that we just took out, so it's kind of folded out now. There is, I believe, this part here. Now this part, I guess we're just gonna put here. And excuse me, the head will go here, but before we do that, let's see here what we got. Okay, so we're gonna attach this part here. Okay, along with the arms. Alright, so let's attach this one first. pop that in somehow. There we go. Come on. Oh. Ball joint, so that's a bit tough to get it in there. And we're just gonna fold this down here. Got it tucked in. And then we're gonna put this thing here, which is supposed to align this way. Okay. Alright. So that's not bad. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So put this on first. There we go. Alright, so it's tucked in underneath. Yeah, it looks almost the same, I think. Well, actually, it's a little bit bigger on that side. I thought they will be symmetrical, but not. Alright, so this one here, there we go. Alright. Oh man, there's just a lot of parts here. Alright, put this thing on here. There we go. And we have the, where's that gold shield thing? On this side here. Alright. Okay, that ain't too bad. And the next part, there's this separate piece here. So this is kind of like what we need to attach. This was the original part here, the torso. Now I think it goes like this. So we have this peg there, and okay. Well, we're just gonna see if we can attach this. And seems like it's working, but alright, maybe I just have to put a little bit more. There we go. I was waiting for that. Now taking that off. I'm probably not gonna take that off. Anyways, let's see. Okay, so other than that, we're just gonna attach this. But oh, okay. Oh, that's what it is. So we are actually gonna separate this. That peg connection. There's so many sharp points. It's like it's not easy. Alright, let me do this off camera. Alright, so we're gonna attach this here, and it seems like there's not much clearance, but we'll just have to see. There we go. Pops right there. Do the same thing on the other side. Now, I thought that we have to extend those silver parts there at the end of the foot. Turns out we are not. Right, so everything is just kind of clamp in there. Where is that gold piece? I'm not even sure if I can even stick this here. Jeez. Okay, can we still do that? Alright, let me attach it here first. And just kind of see. Yeah, it's gonna be a little difficult to tuck this in with the legs there now. Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess that kind of works. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna retuck this back in. I kind of like it when it's sticking out. We'll see about. Alright, so that's that part. And then next up is we can attach this thing here. And I think the orientation is the blade is downward. Okay, so we're gonna attach it like this. Oh no! It popped off the gold part. So if you have this, make sure you have plenty of patience. It will really test your patience, and take your time. It's a bit fragile. Alright, so let me flip it over. So we have this so far. We're almost there. We're almost there. Let's see. So getting back on this particular tail, and I think it goes this way. I think, yeah, more or less. We're just gonna connect this here because we could flip this around like this, but yeah, I think it's this way. There we go. And this just goes on top here. Now this one, the other ones has those clear pilots. This one unfortunately does not have it, or I don't see a clear palette included. It'll be cool to have that, but I guess Salamandine is somewhere inside. Shasha gives her more protection. But there we go. It looks really awesome. Yeah, I like this design. This is quite awesome. Alright, so let's see here. So we have this peg connection, definitely great for action base. I can put this here. There we go. Alright, then let's see if I can take out everyone else and have them all displayed. I finally got it. I finally got it. And this is what I've been wanting to do since I started collecting this particular subset of Robot Damashii, is to have them all in the flyer mode and display them like this. Yes. And actually, it took me a little while before realizing that this is probably the best way to display them when they're pointing upward. And that way we can see a lot more of the details. Yeah, this is really amazing. And I'm using a Damashii stage trident. Originally you only get 3, but they're coming out with the plus one. The plus version has 2 more arms, so you get 5 total. So for this one, I only have 3, and I have to borrow the arms from other tridents, so about 3 more. Well, 3 tridents to get this set up, because I'm borrowing 2 arms from another one and another arm to have the final 6. Yeah. And yeah, this is amazing. Really, really cool. And just a recap again, for the clear pilots, the final form, you get the clear version of Angie. For the normal one, you get the blue. Then Theodora and Cleopatra, I'm missing which one is which. You get the clear blue there and clear red. But for Historica and Enryugo, you don't get the pilots. But yeah, this is amazing. I wish I have a rotating base to put this on, but the problem with that is it's a huge thing. But yeah, really, really cool. Yeah, I'm really happy I finally got to this. But it's quite expensive. If you can get them on clearance, I highly recommend getting it. It's really hard to say which one I would prefer to get. I'll definitely get Enryugo. She's quite different from the rest of them. Theodora and Cleopatra, they're about the same. They do have this extended rifle, different from the normal Vilkis. And actually, I think the normal Vilkis is only one that has that short rifle. This top 3, Historica, Theodora, and Cleopatra has that long rifle. Then the final form, and Enryugo has that blade attachment to it. So I believe that is the difference among them. But definitely, if you can get Historica, that's kind of like the flagship. I know he's the antagonist, but the ragnamail looks amazing. It's huge, comparatively big compared to other ones. So for me, if you can pick what you can get, I would go with Enryugo, Historica, and the final form of Vilkis, and I think you're set. Because the other one are kind of like more or less the same as you can see here. And there you go. Yeah. I'm not sure what else to say. This is amazing. Anyways, that's about it for the review for Enryugo and for this particular series of Robot Damashii. I'm not sure if they're gonna make more, but I'm quite content of what I have right now. And yeah, if they make more, I might get them as well and just make this bigger, this stand. And yeah, hopefully I may have to merge 2 tridents base together somehow. But yeah, definitely really cool to have. Anyways, that's about it for this review. Hope you guys like it. If you got questions, let me know. So until then, this is Meads. Thanks for watching.